What's up everyone, Juan from QVO Games. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're doing an unboxing of Bardsung by Steamforged Games. The Kickstarter just came in. I didn't do it all in. I did do I believe the Heroes Pledge, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's the Heroes Pledge. All in came with like a bunch of extra miniatures and like structure and stuff like scenery, doors and such, which actually looked really, really cool and were great quality. However, cutting back and trying to think about the fact that I don't need all that. We don't need all that. We just need the base game alone to play all this and the massive things of all the games coming out. And of course, cutting back. That was the big one, honestly. Yeah, so let's get started right away. So we're going to do a quick unboxing. Not too quick, honestly. I just want to make sure I show everybody everything. We'll start off by opening everything. And I'll talk to you guys about everything that's been going on lately. So, I'm trying to post more consistently with you guys and just kind of really keep everyone in the loop. And yeah, post more to get out more content and also push myself creatively. This is also a venture for not just, for entertainment purposes for everyone else, but also for me. I want to grow and be, I want to grow as a person in something, be practicing my creative skills. That includes video editing, camera work, and stuff like that. And I think doing that is kind of a venture to do so, and also doing it with something I'm really passionate about, which is board games. So kind of been doing that, been trying to push myself to do that a little more. This is going to be the Barsung Fables box. We need one more to open and we can start looking into the pretty things inside the boxes. So another thing about Kickstarters, I've been cutting back a little bit and trying to not to buy so much or do all-ins. I have that issue, and I think I've told you guys many times before that I have this issue of going all in, and I won't buy something if I don't go all in. This was an exception, and I've been trying to cut back a little more on doing that, and I did that with this one. Also because I felt like all the scenery was just extra stuff that I really didn't need to store or have with me. It looks pretty though, and I do kind of look at everyone's boxes and stuff. We're going to put this to the side for now. We're going to start off with these first. So, first things first, the Lost Levels. This is the way the box looks from the front. This is the way it looks from the back. Cool. Cutting back, of course. Oh, by the way, Bardsung from Steamforged Games. I almost said that wrong. Steamforged Games. That was really close. And yeah, honestly, I heard really great things about Bardsung. Watched a lot of great things. I haven't got to try it out yet, but it looks awesome and it looks amazing, and I'm excited to try it out. Bardsung is a dungeon crawler it's a dungeon crawler game with very, very deep scenarios and story. The story itself is kind of it goes diverse a little bit, where it kind of diverges can go in two different directions depending on what you choose. And I'm really excited to try it out. Let's look into the miniatures. Also, I don't know if it's this box or the box, but some of the miniatures in here are top tier. You're gonna want to check those out, and we'll look at those a little more. This is gonna be looks like just a rule book of some sort. The rule section, yeah. Oh, that's great art already. Big thing for me is art in books, art in board games. Art in books is good too, but the rule book having a lot of art and pieces and being a good rule book is good as well. So far, so good. Lots of pictures, great art. This all looks amazing. I really do enjoy that. Like I said, my biggest thing about me is that I really enjoy a lot of great artwork. This is narrative section of the book. Ooh, narrative section of the book. Don't read any further. We're not going to go through that section. Cool. Perfect. This is going to be an adventure book for the Legends of the Ancient Forge Lost Levels. Cool. Art is everything for me in a board game. It's kind of like the first date. When I look at you and I look at it, I'm like, oh, this is great. I like this. I really do enjoy this, and I want to see and look into more. That's kind of the first thing. I have been proven wrong by my art, by not playing a game because of the art not being really what I'm looking for. And I played the game and I realized, wow, this is actually a really great game. So that has happened many times, where I end up kind of regretting not playing the game just because I was judging it by its cover, I guess you could say. So I do make exceptions. However, for me to personally buy a game, the art has to be the number one thing. It has to be the highest of quality and the best. And even pretty miniatures to work out as well. Honestly, the pretty miniatures usually what gets me. So yeah, look at these. Wow. That looks good. I don't think this is going to focus on us. That's fine. That looks awesome. Yeah, it's like a big mech dude. That's great. This is going to be another one. Let's see if this one actually does better. Yeah, this is definitely not going to want to focus on this. That is all good. So, these look good so far. These look really good. I like the double shield looking thing. Pretty good miniatures. These actually are exactly what I expected. Because I expected these to look good on the campaign. This guy looks a little disfigured from the top head there, but it does look good as well. Yeah. This is kind of how it looks like here. He looks pretty cool. It looks like he's floating with his cape and stuff, which looks really cool. All these are pretty much the same. I'm showing you all some of the ones. Oh, that looks good. No, the blades aren't really all that bent either. I like that. Might just be an exception to this one. They all might be bent up and stuff. So that looks good. Cool. Let's look out, see what this guy does. Looks like. Oh, he has like a big gear staff looking thing. And he has a great sword. I'm assuming those are enemies. I don't think they would be heroes, of course. These are going to be some cards. Let's open these up. Yeah. Cool. I've actually been waiting this for a long time. Of course, I fell into the hype of all the content creators. I was looking at stuff and I wanted to get it really bad. And I kind of decided to make the jump. So the cards, looks like Topaz, Rune of Agility. Not too sure what these are. There goes the cards. So, clumsy old me. And that's going to happen a lot actually when you look at the channel. I am really clumsy and I drop things left and right. These look like effect cards. Funerary, Piety, Annihilation. Yeah, these look like something like status effects. Poison of the Well. They look great so far. I like that. Let's put these off to here first. Let's open the next ones up. The Light Blade. Oh, that's actually a really big deck. That actually went pretty deep. Look at that. I didn't really expect that to go that deep. Huh. Let's check this out. By the way, it's my knife. Do not be really safe about those. I don't have I for some reason lost my box cutters. Can't find them anywhere. And I really need something to open up these unboxings with. And I just kind of grabbed a random knife that was there. These look like a bunch of enemies. These look controller. Yeah, these are just cards for the enemies, I'm assuming. Status, hit, miss. Okay. Yeah, these look good. What's this? R40. Oh, this might be actually scenario stuff. Gravity Well, give me... These might be events, I'm assuming. Training Tide. This looks like events. I don't want to read anything to spoil anything, but this looks like just... Those look like event cards. Yeah, they probably are, because they even have numbers in the back. Kind of like indicating pull this card to this event for this specific episode or something. Very cool. I'm trying not to make a big mess either because sometimes I end up doing these unboxings and I make a really big mess and cleaning up after can be a drag. And sometimes when you gotta film videos back to back, you're kind of like having to rush to clean up and stuff. This is a really simple box, but I really like the fact that I backed this and got it because those miniatures alone were honestly worth it for me. I really like them a lot. That box sounds like it's about to make a noise. It did not make a noise. Excellent. So let's go on to the Bardsung Fables box. Really cool art in the front already. I'm going to show you the front really fast. Look at that. That's great. And the back is pretty simple, honestly. I'm not too sure what the Fables box is, but let's find out. It looks like Kratos. If we have any God of War fans in the front, it looks like Kratos in the front there. Legend of Ancient Forge Fables Adventure Book. Okay, so more scenarios and adventures. That's a heavy book. This is a really heavy book, pretty big. Okay, bunch of scenarios and adventures. Do not want to spoil anything. Narrative section. Okay. So, bunch of art and all the bosses and mini bosses and stuff. Yeah, it looks like these parts aren't really too much of a spoiler. I think they just explain things. Cool. And more narrative stuff in the back. Yeah, narrative stuff. We're not going to look into that. Cool. That's a great book. I like that. That's a lot of content too. That's going to be a lot to get through. I'm still actually, I finally started my adventure through Dungeons and Dragons I play as almost weekly. Kind of going into my dungeon crawlers, and I'm trying to play all my dungeon crawlers and play them all through. This is a cool little horse guy, centaur with a hawk and a little hook thing. That looks cool. That's that guy. Yeah, these are great miniatures. I mean, they all look really cool. This is like a lizard martial artist kind of thing. This looks awesome too. I wonder if the orange are like enemies or are they heroes? I'm not too sure. I want to say they're heroes. I have a feeling they're heroes. I want to say the orange are probably the playable characters. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, please. I don't know, because this is the Fable boxes, huh? I'm not too sure. These look all really cool. Yeah. Man. Steamforged. I mean, Steamforged, they've always made great games with miniatures, honestly. Like, make great games with miniatures. Great. They've always made games with great miniatures. They've had kind of a little bit of a run with a couple of games, but I still want to try them out and see how they go, because I think they had a really bad run with a couple of games. But I feel like people just give them a hard time to give them a hard time sometimes, or just insult the fact that they do a lot of IPs. I don't know. It's a course of opinion, and don't quote me on anything, because, like I said, this is all just my opinion. And yeah, that's why you're here, for my opinion, I guess. This is going to be a mechanical fighting dude. This actually looks really cool. It's like a big mech. These are awesome. This looks like an ogre with a big sword. Really cool poses too. I like the fact that it's not just kind of posed up, standing with the sword like this kind of thing. I look really dumb, like this. But it looks like he actually looks like he's in action, which is kind of cool. That's awesome. I love that detail. It's better like than just making stand-up miniatures who look like this. They actually look like they're doing something. I enjoy that a lot. I wouldn't say it's like thematic in any way, shape, or form, or includes theme, but it does kind of give them a little more life to the miniatures, I would say. These look awesome too. This is great. Little goblin dude, I'm assuming. Double axe goblin dude, I think. It's funny, goblins are just such a staple to like a lot of RPGs. I'm sure that's not everything as well. Let's actually move this out of the way. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be more miniatures. I'm not sure there's going to be another piece of tape here. Yep, there definitely is. Okay, let's open this up. Yeah, so I'm excited for this. I got, like I said, I also got an email of, I think, some narrative apps, I'm assuming. I'm not too sure. Have to look into a little more. But so far, yeah, it's like a hammerhead dude with a big log looking thing. That's awesome. That's really cool. Hammerhead dude. Oh, look, there's a coin down here too, whatever this is. Not sure what this is. Looks cool. I like it. Maybe first player token? Maybe? Not too sure. Really cool looking archer dude. Yeah. Big, nice arrows. That's awesome. Look at that. That's great. Big archer dude. Arrows. What about this guy? Yeah, that's quality right there. In action. That's perfect. In action miniatures. That's cool. Oh, I am a big fan of wolves. I love that. That is great. The wolves there. A little swamp looking guy. Not too sure what his issue is. Big sworded goblin dude as well. That's perfect. Oh, like almost like an octopus thing. It has a bunch of arms. That's great. Little brain, not little brain, big brain. Not to be messed up. Oh, what's this? Oh, a mechanical dog thing. I wonder, like, there's only one of each of these, right? Yeah, there's no bottom to this. Yeah, there's definitely not. It's only two things. I'm wondering what those could be, I guess, at that point. These are probably going to be more cards with the, yeah, more scenario cards and character card things. Let's open them up. Kind of scary. I'm really clumsy, and having sharp objects around me can be kind of a little scary boots. Yeah, these look like Skull Splitter. I want to say heroes. I'm not too sure, though. I want to say it's these are all the heroes. Swift Claw. Yeah, I want to say they're more heroes. Huh. I'm kind of confused. Cornelius. Oh my gosh, where is that? There's a dog. There's a magic wizard dog. What? Where is Cornelius? Did I miss Cornelius? There he is. That has to be him, right? No, that's not him. That's not Cornelius either. There has to be. Where's he at? Am I missing him? Cornelius with his book. Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. That would be. Oh, that was a miniature. Maybe it is a miniature. We'll see if it's in there. That's Molly. I think those might be companions. But do they have miniatures? I wonder if they have miniatures. I don't think they do. And if they were in the all-in and I missed it, that really sucks. That really sucks. Sir, oh, that's so cool. I didn't know they had like a bunch of companions and dogs involved. That's awesome. On the Cornelius. I think I'm wondering, maybe are they villains then? These are going to be all event cards. Yeah, event cards. Yep, definitely are event cards. Cool. Bunch of words. I don't think we're going to skip those. Trying to, like I said, I say this every video, but if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel, honestly. I'm just a guy who likes board games. I really do enjoy board games, and I love talking about them and talking to people about the board games. I really do. I enjoy talking about it. I have a really big passion for board gaming. I think it's at one point I thought it was like a dying, like board games were going to die out and not be around anymore. But I don't think that's the case anymore. I feel like they are making a comeback, and I just feel like it's true that history repeats itself like over and over and over again. And yeah, I think board games are going to be here to stay, and I'm excited about that because I do enjoy having a good board game in front of me and playing. And I can appreciate that, and I want to talk more about them. Talk more about the blog. Let's talk more about the game now before I go on a tangent. Looks like a bunch of items that we're looking at here. Like, I don't know if they're lootable or do you start off with these items. Looks like a bunch of items. And I'm trying to be careful I don't drop all these again or make a big mess out of them. Elven boots, old map. Not trying to waste your time either. Fireball, eternal flame, cleansing fire, incinerate. Maybe spells you can collect or learn or buy. I'm not too sure. Cool. Let's see, what's the best way to organize these? Let's do it this way. So, yeah, that's kind of my thing. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, welcome in. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, comment, or subscribe, and let's have a good time. Honestly, a lot of positivity. Let's develop a good community, and let's just be friends, and let's chat, let's talk, and let's enjoy each other's company. And talk about board games, right? I'm sure you're here because you enjoy board games. If you made it this far into the video, you have to be enjoying board games, or at least what I'm doing, at least at this point. So, and if you are, I appreciate that. Lion's Claw. That looks like it's one of the characters over there, but I'm not sure. And this card was backwards than the rest. Huh. Wolfpack. That's probably an enemy. Okay, cool. Enemy. Predator. The effervescent ooze was there. Yeah. Blitzer. Bro, they all have names. That's great. I'm glad it's not just like Goblin, or they all have a very specific name. Ascended King. Awesome. That's perfect. This is going to be a great story. You can tell. Everyone has a name. I hope they do a little bit of more. They dive deeper into everything. I want to have like some lore and maybe a little bit of world building. I appreciate that a lot in my stories and my campaigns. Just to establish myself and just really paint a good picture in my head of where I'm at and how it looks. Poison Spit, Queen Spider. I hate spiders. Let's keep going. I am not a big spider person. Is this the spider? Did I miss this? Did I show you guys this miniature? Look, this is like a little manta ray starfish thing. I'm not a big fan of spiders. Hopefully there isn't any spiders in this. But if there is, I mean, it is what it is. More scenarios, it looks like. Yeah, all scenario cards. Updated encounter. Yeah. Scenarios or events of some sort. Yeah, definitely are. Cool. Let's put those away. I love the... I mean, I expected the miniatures to look this good. Steamforged Games has like a knack for that. They just make so many good miniatures every single time. It's just habit for them, and they do it naturally. It's just that's their thing to make these really nice miniatures. I don't know who designs them on their team or who they have exactly, but they always look so good. Next is gonna be the big box, the main event, I would say almost. This coin can go back into. We'll put it into here with these cool looking minis. We'll put it there for now. Yeah. So. I have been anticipating this game for a very long time, and I'm really excited to play it. However, it just gets to the point where like I am back in a lot of dungeon crawlers, but I've actually started playing all of them, and I'm playing all of them slowly, which is good. This is a big box, and it's heavy. I'll show you here. It's a really huge box. I did not expect this big of a box, but this is great. So let's see, let's put it up. Inspire the songs, live your legend, become Bardsung. Oh, beautiful. Tile reference sheet. A reference sheet for tiles. I'm not too sure what that means. Okay, cool. So it looks like, wow. Great. Wow, that's a lot of punch board. Cool. Let's open it up and look at the punch boards. It's probably gonna make a big mess, I'm assuming. Cut away from yourself. Safety tip, always cut away from yourself. Don't be dumb. Please, keep safe, stay safe. Very big on safety with that stuff because I do not want to get cut. It sucks being hurt like that. And take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Where are we at? We're actually not that far in. 20 minutes. That makes sense. Honestly, it's a lot to unbox. I kind of anticipated this. Always cut away from yourself. Be safe. Be safe. And I'm sending the example to you as well. Be safe, please. Don't tell me you cut yourself because you didn't cut away. How does this become really difficult to cut? There we go. Oh man, come on. Especially if you're clumsy like me, especially, you always cut away from yourself and always take precautions. Do not want anyone to get hurt. Oh, those are really big. But they feel funny. Look, they're like really flimsy too. That's like oh, now we're making a mess. Be careful, Juan. Yeah, they're all gonna start falling apart soon. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna. I want to be really careful about these. Yeah. They look good. Quality-wise, I'm not too sure. Looks like it's a bunch of tiles, of course, and the tile reference sheet's over there. So it tells you a little bit of everything. These look like damage counters, I'm assuming, of some sort. That's what they look like. Oop, that one didn't fall out. Yeah, it definitely is. Bardsung coins. Those are probably coins. Yeah. If they had gold, like if they had like gold coins, I think I told you guys in a previous video. I told everybody here that in the previous video that I enjoy like gold coins and stuff like that. Like I like the way those look compared to like just having like plastic coins. So if I did miss out on those, that's really gonna suck. I'm gonna look back and it's gonna really suck to think about. Let's see what's next. Lots of minis. Looks like somewhere. Oh, is this game trace for character game trace? I'm assuming because there's a lot of them. Or maybe to save your character's progress. This is good. Not too sure. I think it is like a game tray kind of thing. Perfect to hold all the punch board stuff. That is beautiful. Great organization is always greatly appreciated every single time. For the cards, we're not going to go too deep into the cards. I'm assuming they're all pretty much the same thing, scenarios, event cards and such. We're not going to go, I don't want to waste your time with just all that stuff, but if you really want to see it and you really regret me not showing you, please let me know and I'll try to shoot it on the side for you. Or in my next videos, I'll make sure to start shooting the cards as well. These actually probably so you can be the character stuff. So let's look at today's. I'm excited to look at the miniatures. Like I'm aching. Like I'm kind of a little jittery because I want to see the miniatures really bad. The butcher, spiders. There's probably spider miniatures. Oh well. Miner, Spike, Arcanist, Executioner. Okay, these guys don't really have. These characters don't have names. Berserker, Hunter, Slaughter Beast, Violence. Okay, that's cool. Ice Elemental, Fluctuate. These are probably just spawns, I'm assuming, or mobs, whatever you want to call them. Non-important. Possessed, Kingsguard. That's a really cool looking character. Demonic Shadow Fragment. Very cool. I love the creativity that's put into these games. The creativity that goes into like creating these and talking about these. This is great. This is exactly what I'm always looking for. Like this is awesome. I love a good I love a good story, a good campaign. Something that puts a really cool picture in my head. Let's go over this Reaver Captain. Always love that. And it's awesome to... I feel like the board game space isn't really lacking that either. There's just so many creative people, Crone, Crimson Hook, Overmortar, and I think we just never fail to really just get impressed and just see all these cool new things. And I want them to keep going because I think that puts a lot of pressure. Pressure on pressure makes diamond, I think. Is that the quote I'm looking for? If not, let me know in the comments if it's wrong. Correct me, don't mind. I really don't mind. I like to learn, like to grow, and always want to make sure I'm doing things right and saying things properly if I'm not saying them right. So yeah, definitely correct me. But yeah, I think like just having so many creative people in the industry just puts a little bit of pressure to just keep creating and creating better things and imagining different things, which is I think what it's all about, kind of thing, right? Just keep creating, keep making cool stuff. I like it. They're doing it for us / for them as well. But oh no, they tape. I mean, it's good they tape everything. But opening this, actually, it's not taped. I think it's just properly sealed. Is it? It's just sealed up. Okay, perfect. So start off with these. We've seen a couple of these actually in the other box. Same thing with this. Actually, we haven't seen this one yet. But yeah, this is just a little one. This is going to be... Yeah, we've seen this one as well. It's nothing too crazy. I wonder if these are heroes. I'm not too sure. Oh, a turtle. That's awesome. It's a tortoise? Turtle? Oh, I'm putting these backwards. So we are backwards on that one, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a hero as well. Not sure. Cool looking miniatures though. Really appreciate them. Let's see this one. Yeah, double axe and hammer, dual wielding. It's gonna be looks like a sorcerer of some sort with a staff. Let's see. Small knife with a beak, probably some type of bird assassin kind of thing. Looks awesome. There's 4 empty spaces there. I'm not too sure what those are for, but we'll definitely look into that. Let's put this aside and keep this going. Try to make sure we do this kind of quick, quality and quick. Try to make sure that we don't have too many long videos. I don't like when we have too long. Like, we all have, all of our time is precious, right? Your time is valuable, my time is valuable, everyone's time is valuable. So we don't, this is probably the demonic fragment shadow thing that we saw in the cards earlier. I wonder if there's spiders, right? I'm pretty sure there has to be spiders, right? If not, I mean, I'd be surprised. Looks really creepy dude there. I don't know the dude, demon, whatever. Little, I'm assuming it's a miner, of course, because it has like a pickaxe, I'm assuming. Then double sworded goblin thing, really interesting looking. Yeah, these all look really good. I hope the camera catches them perfectly because I really want you guys to see everything. If not, well, it really sucks, and I really need to get a better camera for you guys. But I want to make sure we're capturing this. That looks really cool. It looks like he's ready to mess things up with his double axes and stuff. That's great. That's really all of them. Oh, the bottom one's for to show, huh? Looks like some type of stone golem elemental, some type of stone elemental or like rock elemental, whatever they're called. That's what it looks like it is. Cool. Hopefully that's for good storage. Yeah, all good storage. Oh, whoa. There's like a lot going on over here. Let's start off with this, and then we'll move on from there. Who is this? Oh, you build like a dragon. Or wings? Oh, they wings to one of the guys at the bottom. Interesting. Bunch of dice. Some D20s. They're all just simple dice, honestly, nothing too crazy. So, looks like there's going to be more items. More status effects cards. We're not going to go too deep into that for the sake of the length of the video. If you don't like that, well, let me know and we'll try to change that. This is a giant dude. Don't know if it's a dude, of course. I'm just always just talking. But I guess these wings going like this. That's pretty cool. Like that. I think painting him would be awesome. That's a big dude. That's a... Oh. These are little worm dudes. I call everyone dudes now. I should stop that. These little worm monsters. Hooks. Pretty scary looking hooks, actually. That looks scary. What else is here? I can't even see over the box. Here's a spider. I am not a big fan of spiders. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of that. Definitely not a fan of that one. Whoa. Big hooks and such. That's pretty epic. I can only imagine like going up against these guys eventually in the future. Is that how that goes? I guess that's how it goes. Huh. So let's see what's next. Alrighty. I have a big mess already. This is just getting messier and messier. Let's open this up. I'm not sure what this is. I want to say it's probably the game board. I want to say it's probably the board. I'm pretty sure it's the board. And we definitely want to show this. Definitely want to show this. Let's see. Open this guy up. The board already feels pretty good in quality. Whoa. These crazy boards. This definitely feels pretty good in quality. Okay. Yeah, check this out. This looks awesome. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, it looks nice. This looks really nice. Yeah, I'm assuming this is what they were showing in the Kickstarter, where you put all the stuff down and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks great. We're going to put that to the side because it doesn't fit on this table that's now cluttered. Let's keep going. The booklet is going to be... Now I'm making like a really big mess here. And this box is going to stay up. The rule book. Awesome, the rule book. This is actually really important. Let's move this back and work on here. Rule book, Bardsung credits. So let's keep pushing that back. Okay, list of all the names of the miniatures, how many there are, and the cards. That's perfect. Greater Demon is the name of the big dude. Hook Horror, gelatinous cube creature. The board, getting started. This is a pretty big rule book. Wow. This game is going to be tough. Setting up full encounters. However, a lot of examples, the text isn't too small. Some are in the back. Index? No index. That's fine. So what's next? Wow. I did not know. This is a big book. The chapters, no tips. Yeah, that's all the scenarios, I'm pretty sure. That's going to be more narrative stuff. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. And more miniatures in the bottom. Let's keep going here. Let's move some stuff to the side. Yeah, that looks awesome as well. Look at that guy. I mean, even if you just got the base pledge, I feel like you would definitely have gotten your money's worth for just a base of Bardsung. I wonder, is it coming to retail? I'm not too sure if it is or if it isn't, but if you definitely can get it, this looks good too. These miniatures are great quality. They look awesome. I can even see these just using these for like other things, not just the game. That's the same thing I just showed. This is going to be looks like a sorcerer kind of dude, or it's like a wizard, evil wizard kind of guy. Here are the spiders. This is so gross. Not a fan. Never going to paint that one. I'm just too scared. I don't like bugs either, but this guy looks like almost like an armadillo kind of dude. Armadillo kind of like scorpion dude almost. Scorpion dude. Dude, why do I keep saying dude now? I feel like it's a really bad habit I gotta break again. Saying dude over and over again. Okay, some monster or man with a chain or something, or monster with a chain. Let's see, who's this guy? Oh, a rat. This is a rat here. It's gonna be like a mushroom. Whoa, I wonder what this guy's called. Like a mushroom with a mouth at the front. It looks like there's a wizard or like a mage of some sort, a mushroom wizard or maybe a hides inside of him. That's awesome. What's this? Archer? We saw this guy earlier actually. We saw an archer dude. Dude. Why is that my habit now? It's gonna be my bane. Double-headed ogre with swords and dragging a rock that he's going to swing at you with. Let's see. Putting these back is going to be the biggest thing. Big ogre or goblin. Well, probably an ogre. With a big club. Oh, yeah. So these guys... Yeah, I think the last guy is this one. They all look awesome. They look amazing. They all look like great miniatures. Every single one of them, honestly. There's like empty spaces. I'm assuming that's going to be for like the cutouts and stuff. Or like the punch boards, which is going to be good because, like I said, bringing this game to the table is going to be the challenge. It's not going to be a challenge bringing it to the table. It's going to be a challenge when we have to figure out, like, it's just the accessibility, I guess. That's going to be the big thing. Accessibility for this is going to be the #1 thing for this game. So that's basically it. We kind of went through it kind of fast. However, I think we saw everything. I did include a B-roll for going to include some B-roll for like the board itself because it definitely did not capture it really well on camera. But that's everything for Bardsung, and I think this is a Hero's Pledge. And yeah, let me know what you think. The game is kind of the game is massive, a really big game, and it looks beautiful. It looks like a great game. I'm excited to get it to the table and play it out. That's a lot of scenario and a lot of story, which I'm really excited for. I'm really excited to get this going and just see where it goes. I wonder if I'm just always so curious to see how we're going to play this and what the gameplay is like. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you like the game, the board. Let me know if you like the miniatures a lot. Are you a miniatures person? Are you not a miniatures person? Let me know all of it. Just throw your feelings, emotions on my comment section, and let's talk about this. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. The fact that you even made it this far is even greater. I'm excited to keep doing this, and I'm excited to do this with you guys, with all of you guys around. And I appreciate that. So thank you. Have a great day, everyone, or a great night, great evening, great Friday, great weekend, whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.